Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Annie, a 20-something corporate employee, and I'm here to share my personal finance journey with you all. Before anything else, I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has watched, liked, and commented on my videos, as well as those who have subscribed. Your support means a lot to me and I highly appreciate it, and I do hope you stick around for the rest of my journey. Like you'll see, I don't have any of my placeholders or binders here with me, and that is because today I am planning to just chat a bit about money and how I've been feeling with regards to money and saving, and my goals. I'll be setting my goals as well for today. So to just be completely honest with you all, the global situation as well as the local situation is just stressing me out so much. Like, we just came from a pandemic. Now we are kind of experiencing a recession, and inflation is getting higher, and seeing the news of the peso dollar ratio going absolutely insane. For me, it's just a bit disheartening, especially, I don't know, maybe it's just me because, like I said, I think I am going through some kind of a midlife, not midlife, a quarter life crisis right now, and to be honest, everything is just stressing me out. Like, I want to be hopeful about the future, but oftentimes I do find myself wondering if saving up is still worth it, and if the future will still be worth it after the pandemic, what this current administration is going to do to combat all the rising prices, and their economic plans. Just a lot of external factors are affecting me. And yeah, to be honest, it feels kind of weird, and I know I am privileged, and I am so grateful for my blessings. But yeah, that's just how I'm feeling right now. I feel very helpless at times, and I feel like sometimes, everything that I'm doing is just a bit pointless in the grand scheme of things. But that said, I did watch a few TikToks. Actually, I watched a lot of Nick's TikToks. I will link her TikTok down below. And she mentioned in one of her videos, well, she said it in the context of investing, but I think it applies to saving as well. But she said something like, if you invest for your retirement, it's better if you invest knowing what your end goal is, because at least then you are investing with a purpose. So that got me to thinking, like, okay, since I am trying to get myself back up, and like trying to find some kind of meaning into all of this, I decided to just go ahead and set some more goals for myself. Because if there's one thing that I hate doing, it's disappointing people. I'm a people pleaser at heart, I think. So I am doing this goal setting session to make myself accountable to all of you, my audience, my beautiful audience, in hopes that this will kind of get me back into the groove. And that was quite a lengthy intro. Again, I seem to always do lengthy intros nowadays. I have so much to say. But anyway, so too long, didn't listen. I am getting depressed with everything that's going on. And so I hope that this goal setting video will get my mind back into it, or at least give me some kind of purpose um, or at least some kind of motivation into getting back to saving again, and just getting my mindset kind of back to where it was pre-pandemic. Okay, so today I will be setting goals for my personal or high priority sinking funds, as well as my manifestation sinking funds. So let's start with personal. For AXA and Sun Life, I don't think I will be setting any goals soon, but generally I do want to be 1 year ahead, at least 1 year ahead, for my insurances, just to give me some sort of peace of mind. So, not going to write anything here. For retirement, I do want to save at least 10,000 pesos. Sorry, 100,000 pesos by the end of the year. Right now I'm at 80,000, I guess. So that's just 20,000 more for emergency I also want to save 100,000, but this time for next month, which is September, because I only have a few thousand to go for emergency. So I think next month will be a doable deadline for me. For home, I'm also going to set 100,000 also by the end of December. Hopefully, I will get to reach that. I think for home, I have around 80,000 as well. So same with retirement, I still have about 20,000 more to go. For learning, for now, I think I'm only going to set 5,000 pesos by May because there are some classes that I want to start attending next year. But once I reach this 5,000 pesos, I will definitely still build it up because, like I said in my previous video, which is my binder refresh video, I do want to use this money for books and other courses. So it's just 5,000 that I'm setting as a goal for next year, if that makes sense. So basically what I will do with learning is I will continue building it up. Once I have 5,000, I won't use that 5,000 first, and then the money that I will continue stuffing into it is what I will use for any things or courses that I want to buy, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. For self-care, I also don't have any goals for it, so I will be leaving that as blank. For clothing, I want to save 5,000 by December because I do want to buy some new office clothes and I want to refresh my wardrobe a bit just to I don't know, I feel like it's due time for a makeover. Okay, so that's 5,000 by December. For love, I want to save up 5,000 by November and then another 10,000 for December. That is because the 5,000 is for my birthday gift and then the 10,000 is for our anniversary gift. For birthday, I did mention that I want to celebrate it next year, so I'll be setting a goal of 25,000 for that by April next year. For travel, I will be setting a goal of 20,000 by January next year. And then for future, maybe I'll just set a general amount of 50,000 by August next year. So those are quite big amounts. I'm not sure if... Anyway, they're goals. They're goals. Okay, so going to my manifestation binder. For wedding, okay, that's just my cheat sheet there. For wedding, like I said before, we don't have any plans to have a huge wedding, so I think for now I'm just going to set 10,000 with an indefinite deadline, since again we don't have plans yet to have a wedding. Honestly, car, I'll be setting 500,000, and that will have an indefinite deadline again because we really have no idea what's going to happen in the coming years. And then for house, for myself, I think I am going to set 50,000 as a goal for the end of next year, and that is just my half. I haven't talked to my partner yet about how much we want to save up for the house next year. So 50,000 is my initial goal. For electronics, I don't have anything yet that I really wanted to buy. I know I mentioned I wanted to purchase some headphones, but that isn't really a priority, so I'm not going to put any goals in that yet. For S, which who is my goddaughter, I want to save up maybe 100,000 for her by 2025. And then for J, who is my cousin, I want to save up 50,000 for 2025 as well. And then for B, my friend, I want to save 25,000 for 2025 as well. So as you can see, I did put a lot of huge numbers, and that is partly to pressure myself, keep myself accountable. keep myself from spending too much, because now that I have aired now that I have aired my goals into the YouTube world, I think I'll be less tempted to break them or to not achieve them. And then, now that I have that figured out, next thing I want to do is to arrange everything in a timeline, just to kind of get a picture of where or how my priorities should be, what my priorities should be for that matter. Okay. So, like I said, in emergency, I only need to save about 2,000 pesos. For love in November, I have nothing started, so that's 5,000 pesos. For retirement and home, that's 20,000 each. And then for clothing, which I have not started, I have 5,000. And then for love in December, it's also 10,000. So that's a total of 62,000. Ah! I'm not sure. Okay. No, I won't be overwhelmed. Okay, that's a total of 62,000 left that I need to save for this year. And then for next year, we have 20,000, 25,000 for birthdays, 5,000 for learning, 50,000 for future, and 50,000 for house. So that's 150,000 for next year. And those are just estimates, or goals, I should say. For 2025, we have 175,000. And for the indefinite timelines, we have 510,000. So, I am feeling quite nervous right now. But I'll take it one step at a time. Yeah, I'll take it one step at a time. This video is interesting to you, and hopefully what I said in the beginning made sense. Let me know if you also feel the same way. I don't know if I'm just being kind of really sensitive about everything, but yeah, it's just it's hard for me right now to focus. So that is it for this video. As usual, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.